got a huge majority 6 months ago.
Yeah, and it was interesting too. I think that, and this is Marie and I talked a lot about it last week, as it seemed like the polls.
You and Marie
were
talk about this quite a bit.
Yeah, we do. Yeah,
Okay,
Marie's more of a political junkie than you think.
Okay.
I won't quote what she said.
She won't skip. She won't skip forward this. Only gentle and lowly. She'll skip forward.
Yeah, yeah. She cares a lot more about politics than you reading the whole gentle and lowly chapter to everybody. At least she's honest. You would give her credit just for being honest.
Yes,
you appreciate people that are rude and upfront. Yeah. Don't worry about what people think. Just speak the truth. That reminds me, actually.
Okay.
Total aside. We had a sermon on unity.
Yes.
From Ephesians chapter 4 or 6, I can't remember, verses 1 to 10 on Sunday. And it made me very convicted. And maybe this is not the podcast, share it in the middle of a divisive political podcast. But I did feel convicted about how both of us, myself anyways, have talked about, because I definitely have got, somebody mentioned to me the other day just how they felt I was pretty critical. So I am.
Critical of what?
Just other churches.
Oh, okay.
And I genuinely do not want to be that. And so I apologize to those that feel that way. And I feel like it's not a blessing to the kingdom. It's not helpful. It's definitely not the space to do it. And if I had a genuine concern for another church, I would go to those leaders or go to just anyway.
Would you?
Yes.
If you had a genuine concern.
Well, yeah, I'm not good. This is not the place.
No.
This is not the platform is what I'm saying. So that's what I'm apologizing for.
Okay.
It's like, and people, and that's back to being a politician. Like, you're in the political sphere. What you say does matter, and it will be used and held against you in court.
Yeah.
It just will. And the court of public opinion, if nothing else. So it was interesting. I don't know. I had it in my memory there.
I did think about it as well, actually, on Sunday, about the unity thing. It made me think also about something I learned in coaching was what you focus on grows.
Yeah.
And to focus more on truth and what's good than to focus on what's not good. Like to focus on like what you should be doing rather than what you shouldn't be doing. I think it's really important.
Yeah, and it's tough if even in this light where you have like a podcast, like nobody wants to hear positive, fun stuff, right? People, my kids go to YouTube to watch like plane crashes and natural disasters. Like they don't go there to watch, the plane landed well again. They want to see the plane go sideways. It's human nature.
Yeah.
So where I was going with that is people vote for their jobs.
Mm-hmm.
And I wrote, whether or not it will hurt them in any other way, long term, they're going to vote for their paycheck. No different than a conservative dairy farmer voting for the political party that best aligns with supply management or best supports supply management. Yeah, nice. I thought I would say that.
Nice.
Did you have a few upset dairy farmers that were mad at you for having Mad Max on the show?
No, I did have a lot of conservatives that, I don't know if they were dairy farmers or not. There's a lot of people on my post on Facebook. I got a lot of angry people on my post on Facebook. Yeah.
Okay.
And a lot of comments on the video as well.
I looked at the comments on the YouTube video.
Yeah.
Haven't even watched the video yet, but I didn't go to the comment section because you said there was. So what did people say on Facebook? What was the feedback, roughly?
I'll keep talking for a bit while I pull it up.
Okay. I covered most of my notes already. I did the other thing I thought, and this is where, I've said this for a long time, that we are becoming a completely polarized society, and I don't like it. So as much as, in the sense of, hey, maybe I don't agree with the Bloc or the NDP or any other party or the Greens, like I wouldn't necessarily be aligned with their platforms. I like the idea of different political parties. I think that it's healthy to have different viewpoints.
I wish we didn't have our system of government that we did. We could have all kinds of tiny parties.
No, we don't want to go to proportional representation. Do you actually agree with
I think it'll be better. I think it would be better.
It would not be better. Did Jody Terpstra not teach you anything in Social Studies 11? I feel like we've had this conversation before too. Why do you think it would be better? You think that
because then people that actually like believed in their actual person will get in. Because like the conservatives now, they're not doing it, like for me, not doing anything against abortion, zero.
Yeah, zero.
They're spending a crap ton of money still in their plan. They're not fighting any other little big social issues. They're not really cutting government.
Okay, you think every party is just moving directly to the middle to try grab as many votes as they can and then stand for nothing? Is. No, there's some truth to that.
And so, like, what are you actually voting for? You're just voting that the other guy isn't quite as bad. Like, you don't actually.
Interestingly enough, and I don't remember much from 2015 for what Justin Shapers, going back before I was born. Justin Trudeau ran on that, was one of his political promises.
I know.
One of the many which he did not keep.
And one of the biggest
ones. Well, what's that?
He knew he would lose seats.
Of course, but I mean, that's how he got so much votes too, because all the NDP people were pumped, right? okay, we're going to get this guy in. He's going to give us the
that's-
ability
yeah.
to get
So,
our
okay, here's
seats.
some comments on that video. Kyle, I'll be watching the ridings carefully to see if we lose any conservative seats due to the PPC voting. This election is too much on the line for Canada to waste votes on fringe candidates, and this includes Mad Max.
Okay, they are going to hold you personally responsible for promoting this guy.
Pumping this right now is not the time. This selfish entity cost us the last 4 years of nothing but further deterrent and to Canada and Canadians. He's a effing nobody. He holds no seats. Vote for Max if you wish to flush your ballot down the toilet. Nope, he's a man with a vendetta. So I left a comment responding to everyone, but
Well, your motto is good news, bad news, just getting the news. So you're willing to be dumped on if people are.
I just had.
watching
I mean,
you.
if anybody, I challenged those people. Did you guys actually listen to the podcast? I doubt a lot of them did. They just
Came straight to the comment
Yeah,
section.
came straight to the comic section because I was just any opportunity you have to talk to a guy, I'll talk to you. I'm curious what you're about.
Yeah.
I want to know what you're about. Actually, I had good feedback from a guy today. He listened to my interview with Max and Tucker's interview with Max, and he said with mine, he actually came away understanding who Max was more,
Okay.
and Tucker more just talking about the
Grab some talking points.
and whatever, and then
Yeah.
actually get to know the person. And that's what I'm always curious about.
Yeah.
Like, it's like
Ask the
who is the
questions.
person? Like, what actually drives you? What operates you? Like what do you care about? And why do you care about those things? And so I think I got that out of him a little bit. So.
Yeah. The other thing I think, the one thought that I've had, and I mean, the political pundits were talking about it tonight too in the news, but, I think the main reason that Mark Carney got in was probably because of Donald Trump, because of the fear of, the idea of rallying together around, somebody with, financial acumen and just coming after being able to negotiate. But the reality is it's just not going to be that easy. And it's definitely not going to be that easy joining up with a separatist party and now having to hold the balance of power.
Yeah.
So, yeah, how long do we have?
And they have a
before
lot more
we have
power. They have a lot
another
more
election?
power. Hey guys, if you enjoyed that episode and were blessed by it, would you be willing to support the show? That would help a lot in creating more content, improving the quality of the content, putting the production value, getting more guests on, and me being able to spend more time and energy towards it. So if you're interested in doing that, you can click up here and it'll take you to a support page. But you can also subscribe to the podcast by clicking over here and doing that. Thanks again for listening, and I'll catch you on the next one.